To understand Jannik Sinner's case, the first step is feelings. You're gonna take your feelings, emotions, admiration, jealousy, love, hate, fandom, outrage, you put them in a bag and you flush them down the toilet. Now, this slightly depressed looking guy is Jannik Sinner. He's tennis world's #1, won the last 2 Grand Slam, which is kind of a big deal in tennis, and last March, he was accused of failing 2 doping tests. His explanation was that his physio Giacomo used the wrong cream and put in a tiny microdose of an illegal product called clostebol in his system. Now, whether you believe it or not is the last thing anyone cares about, because really, that's not the issue here, like at all. The first issue was that people only learned about it in August, a few months after it happened, and Jannik was playing this whole time, so people were pissed. But long story short, it was okay within the rules. On top of this, the ITIA said, you know what, we're convinced, he's clean, he's still responsible for his team, but overall, we're cool. So everyone thought, yeah, okay then. But then, in September, another instance called WADA said, whoa, wait here, Carrot Man. We are WADA, and we're not convinced. And WADA say they wanted him banned for 1 or 2 years. Or nothing. Problem is, they quickly seemed to realize that it was most likely gonna be nothing. So they started to have second thoughts, and their balls started shrinking.
You're having second thoughts, and your 2 little balls are shrinking with you.
And they went back to Jannik's lawyers like, wanna talk? And Jannik's lawyers were like, for sure. And they negotiated a deal that, wait for it, not only enables Jannik to be banned for literally the least important part of the season, but pretty much enables him to come back fresher than before on the most important tournament in his own country. The only thing missing from this deal really is a big kiss and an ice cream with a cherry on top. Now let's be clear, the problem here is not Jannik Sinner. Some people might think he's to tennis what Droopy is to Bachelor Party, what Ned Flanders is to The Simpsons, what a screwdriver is to swag, what 3 hours lounge playlists are to real music. But this has nothing to do with it. The problem, the real problem, is that thanks to the fact that he's rich, he was able to work the system better than any other player before him. And most people following this case basically discovered stuff that had always existed. And that Sinner's team was just able to exploit better. Because he's rich. Then again, he's rich because he's good at tennis. Perspective. Anyway, the logic now would be that hopefully Sinner's case should inspire future cases to be settled the same way. The logic shouldn't be to say that this is a scandal. Because quite frankly, and factually, and objectively, it is not. Remember, your feelings are back there. So the moral of the story is, life tends to treat you better when you have money than when you don't. Now if you have an issue with this, you're free to smoke a joint and travel to Dreamland, the country where Jeff Bezos is treated as equally as Jeff the homeless. Other than that, our personal advice is, deal with it and move on.